my name is Gracie. I'm a renovation consultant here at Copper Sky, and these are some questions you should ask your contractor or remodeler before you jump into a renovation. One question we strongly encourage is you should definitely ask how long the remodeler has been in business, how long they've been remodeling, and where they work. Do they work in your neighborhood? Are they familiar with the historic committee? If there is one, are they familiar with permitting processes for your city? These are all really important so that you understand the competency of the remodeler. You should definitely ask a remodeler for references from previous clients. This is really important to be able to actually ask clients their experience and ask them, did you have a good experience? What was the project management like? What was the design? What was the construction process like? So that you can really understand somebody's real life experience and honest feedback. Always ask about workers' comp and general liability. This is really important and something that's often assumed and overlooked. Always great to explicitly ask about it and explicitly ask what their liability coverage is for and for how much. Always ask who handles the permitting process. This is also something that can be assumed that your contractor is handling, but not every remodeler operates the same. So understanding who is responsible for what and if you are responsible for any other pieces is really important to make sure that the project management of the project runs smoothly and that everybody knows what has been delegated out to. Something really important to note is understanding cost plus versus fixed cost. Cost plus means that there's going to be a general estimation for construction, but the project could eventually snowball, double based off of client-driven costs. Fixed cost means is that there are multiple rounds of pricing that happens during the length of the design process of the project, and that a final cost is rounded at the end of the project. Some people like cost plus, some people like fixed cost. It's really important to know the difference and where your comfort level is, and if you prefer a fixed cost solution versus a cost plus solution. Timeline, at what point in the process will construction be finalized? Always understand a realistic timeline with your contractor. So we typically, I talk to a lot of people that want to be really quick with construction. And what often happens is that contractors will give a really unrealistic timeline with construction. The reality is that things happen. And so it's more important that you get a realistic understanding of how long construction will take instead of a ambitious timeline. Who will be the main point of contact? Will it be your project manager? Will it be the owner of the company? Will it be your designer? These are really important to understand who you're communicating with throughout the different phases in the project, and to understand, who's responsible for what. So that helps keep communication streamlined, make sure that you're feeling comfortable as the client and you know exactly who you're talking to through the project. One thing to ask is that if the remodeler has in-house designers, if you're going to have to be responsible for finding an interior designer outside of the remodeler and then having plans and finish selections done beforehand to then receive a bid from the remodeler, or if you need to be, or if you'll be working with one of their in-house designers, that's really important. One question that we strongly encourage is asking how many projects are in construction during the year and how many project managers they have, and then you can do the math. It is really important to understand how many projects are delegated per project manager so that you can then gauge their bandwidth and their capacity. A lot of times what happens is a project will go south because of poor project management, because they've been given and delegated out too many projects than they can handle. They're stuck in traffic, they're driving all over the place from site to site. So it's really important that the remodeler has some kind of understanding of capacity and where their project managers fall in that. Site protection is really crucial during construction. What steps does the remodeler take to do site protection, to make sure that your belongings like furniture and things are protected? Landscaping, if you're doing anything that would impact the exterior part of the house. Making sure that the remodeler cares about a safe and a clean job site, especially if you're living on the property, is really important. Thanks for watching. I hope these questions are helpful as you interview and consider your options for remodeling.